Thank you all for tuning in to Design Your Destiny podcast. I'm your host, Tony Buchanan, and Design Your Destiny is sponsored by Life by Design Coaching Network. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This coaching network is designed to assist you in achieving your personal goals in life and being the best version of yourself. Design Your Destiny is a podcast where we bring experts and entrepreneurs on the show to share knowledge, products, services, and information to assist you in redesigning your life. Hey, thank you for tuning in to Design Your Destiny today with me, Tony Buchanan. Well, we're going to be talking about the art of self-mastery and how to raise your vibrations. So in the previous segments, if you've been tuning in, we've been talking about self-actualization, self-mastery, how to get unstuck, how to get out of your own way, all these different things. So do tune into the prior episodes of how to get out of your own way, segment 1 and segment 2. This is the art of self-mastery. So we're going to jump right into it. What does it mean to raise your vibrations, you may say? Well, raising your vibrations speaks about an energetic frequency. Every human being has a frequency. You know, you have organs in your body, right? Your blood vessels, right? And your heartbeat. Everything beats at a rhythm, at a frequency. So every human being is made up of energy, and there's a frequency, right? So it encompasses your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and your actions. So everything, this vibration makes up every part of you. I don't know if you guys have ever heard someone say to a person they've just met, it could be a friendship, it could be a relationship, male, female, they may say to that individual, you are a whole vibe. Have you guys heard that? When they say you are a whole vibe, what they're literally meaning is that you are vibing on a high frequency. You are giving me life. Just being in your presence is jump-starting my battery. You're giving me energy. You're making me want to be more and do more, right? When you hear someone say, you are a whole vibe. So I've heard that many times before. People say that to people who are shakers and movers, artists, musicians, people who have impacted mankind on a specific level. And also, they're doing that just by being themselves, right? So a higher vibration is a manifest. It manifests as love. It manifests as joy and abundance. The key word there is abundance, right? Abundance is more than enough. You're operating at a level where you have so much that it flows over and touches other people. We all want to live in abundance, correct? You want to have more than enough. Abundance just does not just apply to finances or money. Abundance applies to everything. Abundant life, right? Abundance. So having more than enough, being able to flourish, being able to thrive, and not just stuck in survival mode. In my previous episodes, we talked about being in survival mode. If you're in survival mode and you're focused on just your basic needs being met every day, do you have enough food? Do I have shelter? Do I have lights? That's not thriving. That's not living in abundance. A person who is living like that has very, very low vibrations. So I want to talk to you today about how to raise your vibrations, how to get more from yourself, how to live an abundant life, how to just be more and do more, right? So everybody wants the abundance, but they don't know how to get to that. What do I do to get to the abundance? How do I raise my vibrations? So I'm going to tell you today. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. So it comes across as joy, right? Inner peace, right? So I don't know if you've ever been around a soul or a person who has complete inner peace. They're just really laid back, in love with themselves, self-love, have a great positive self-image. They give off a certain energy. right? And you want to be more like that person. Guess what? You can in that regards. If you're looking for peace, you can have inner peace. You can have that peace that passeth all understanding, as they say. So lower vibrations include people who are fearful, people who are stressed out all the time, people who operate in a scarce mindset, or you come from a place of scarcity or not having enough, and you're constantly focused and worried about not having enough, grief, and you just completely disconnected from your higher self, right? Let me get you guys a clear picture of someone operating on a low vibration and immediately can move to a higher vibration pretty quickly, right? Now, what I'm talking about will take some time, 30 days or more, but have you ever been in the car and you've maybe recently got some bad news, or you're having a bad day? Maybe something was supposed to happen that it didn't happen. So you kind of bummed out, or you're upset about it, right? But your favorite song comes on the radio and immediately your mood is lifted because that song shifts your vibration. And we're going to talk more about music and how that also good music shifts your vibration. But that's a good example of your vibrations being shifted or your or raised immediately. Just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. So distractions like being too busy, uh, overloaded at work and at home, unhealthy habits can lower your vibrations. Listening to not good music can lower your vibrations. Uh, Signs that you'll start to see signs that you're fatigued and you have a lot of anxiety. That's a signature that you are operating on lower vibrations. If you're angry all the time, if you're frustrated all the time, if you're mad all the time, and you're blaming people for your issues and your problems, you are someone who's operating on very low vibrations. Keep in mind that you attract what you emit. Just like I said, when lust is conceived and bring forth sin. If anybody haven't heard that, I'm sure you heard that expression before, whether you are Christian or Buddhist or whatever, you may have heard that. So the same thing is you attract what's in you. I hear a lot of people who are looking for relationships or want to be married. They say, well, why do I keep getting all these guys who are bums and beggars who just want to eat off of me, who wants to use me, who doesn't want to respect me or treat me the way I want to be treated? Well, if you are someone you know is having that situation, they need to check their vibrations. They need to check their selves, because whatever they're giving off, they are attracting that bum type guy. Uh, your self love is probably low. Your self esteem, I'm quite sure, is low. You're operating in a place that is low. That's why you are attracting guys that want to mooch off of you and disrespect you and treat you badly. So once you raise your vibrations, once you're in a healthy place emotionally, mentally, then you will attract better once you are better. So keep that in mind. You attract what you emit. So if you're emitting low vibrations, that's what you're going to receive. And not only when it comes to relationships, it comes to careers, money, opportunities, same thing. If you're operating very low vibrations, people always try to bring you or give you things that are low. They'll try to lowball your salary. Uh, they'll offer you things that the other person next to you usually, well, why does she get the nice vacation? And why do I get the assignment where I'm being sent to Iraq or somewhere at war or undesirable? Maybe you're a journalist and you're looking for, a story, but at the same time, you still want to be safe and be alive the next day. So why don't you get the bad assignment? So check your vibration. What are you emitting? What are you giving off? What are you saying to people when they see you? People don't realize that you're speaking and talking all the time, whether you're using your words or not. Body language. Body language is a language. So what are you giving off? What are you saying to people? What are you saying when people meet you or greet you? What is their first impression of you? So one way to lower your vibrations, we're going to go through a few of these ways of how to lower your vibrations. and one is meditation, right? Meditation, commit to daily meditation practice of 5 to 10 minutes a day. It calms the mind, reduces stress, and connects you to your inner wisdom. Did y'all know y'all had inner wisdom? Your inner wisdom. So you want to connect to that. The God in you, you want to connect to that. You want to connect to the divine. You want to connect to that inner wisdom through meditation. Over time, your vibration will naturally rise and start with basic breathing exercises and guided meditation. So, breathing exercises, ladies and gentlemen, is something that is so powerful. People have no idea. Breathing exercises can literally lift your state of mind and state of being from one place and set you in a different place. Have you ever been somewhere and someone got bad news, maybe at a hospital or something, and person starts hyperventilating, grabbing their chest and having a hard time breathing? And the first thing they say to them is what? Breathe. Take short breaths, inhale, exhale. And you inhale and exhale as many times as you need to until you start to feel the stress leave your body, until you start to feel a place of calmness, until you start to feel peace. That's a breathing exercise that you inhale and exhale. Some people do it to music. You know, the thing what you want to do is when you inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So that is a breathing exercise. You can do that from 5 to 10 minutes. You can imagine you're walking on a beach. You can imagine you're near water. Use visualization with that. But a simple breathing exercise raises your vibrations, reduces your stress levels and your blood pressure. So try it. Spend time in nature. Spending time in nature is a great way to get back into the rhythm of things. Keep in mind that nature has its own rhythm. You've ever heard the river? You've been to the stream, how you can hear the stream going back and forth. Or if the ocean, you can hear the waves clapping and high-fiving one another. You can hear the seagulls going by, right? So everything in life has a rhythm, especially nature. Even if you're at a nature preserve and you can hear the birds singing, right? You can hear maybe the frogs, whatever, in nature, whatever you like. Some people like hiking and mountain trails. Some people like beaches and rivers. Some people like oceans. So whatever you like, if you can't get there to the nature reserve, maybe visit a park with a lake, or, maybe go there visually. But spending time in nature is a surefire way to raise those low vibrations. Keeping a gratitude journal is another great way. Journaling has been found to be very therapeutic in helping people process their emotions. So a gratitude journal is helping you focus on the positive and not the negative. Being aware of being grateful, keeping a journal or either affirmations are a great way to shift your vibrations. This shifts your focus toward an abundant lifestyle, abundant way of being, and an abundant mindset. All right. So this definitely raises your frequencies. So instead of thinking about what's going wrong, think about what is right. What are you grateful for? Right? What are you grateful for? So think about those things. I think that's a great way to wake up every morning and say, I'm grateful for. You don't have to wait until Thanksgiving to say what you're grateful for. Right? You can do it every day. Practicing forgiveness. Guys, you know what? I cannot speak enough about unforgiveness. Unforgiveness causes diseases in the body. Forgiveness can cause cancer. Unforgiveness can, if left to fester, can literally shut down your body and your organs at some point. People have experienced that. So be very mindful. And when we're talking about forgiveness, don't just forgive others, forgive yourself. Some people are hardest on themselves. They can forgive a friend or a family member who done them wrong, but they have a hard time forgiving themselves. So forgive yourself, right? Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. All right. Holding on to resentment or grudges keeps you operating from lower vibrations, like anger. Forgive yourself and others lightens your energetic load. Forgiveness brings relief immediately. So practice forgiving right? Not just yourself, but others, right? Listening to positive music. Now, Ray has a book called Jay-Z Before I Master, where he talks about uh, the birth and death of hip hop. And he also talks about high resonance music operating on 432 hertz, which is positive. And he talks about how all the music that changed, you guys remember when gangsta rap and drill music and all these different things started happening. And if you go back in the 80s when they had the three strikes you're out bill, when you would get in trouble, go to jail, and then people had the longer prison sentences. And they encourage the uh, record labels to push the artists to do the violent music so that it would spread into the communities. And a lot of the young Black boys and Latinos and even some white boys were listening to this music, and they start to, react to this music. And it was very damaging. And you guys, you know what happened. Um, the prisons doubled, tripled. They kept opening and building new private prisons. So these people were working hand in hand with the music executives, and the people that own the private prisons own the record labels or own stock in these record labels. And they was pushing this type of music to literally build these prisons and fill up these prisons. So if you're listening to music, good music has to be high resonance at 432 hertz. It will literally change your life. It will raise your vibrations fairly quickly. That's why you have women who are pregnant. They listen to classical music or have a baby, monitor, music, put it on their stomach, or just listen to the classical music, because, listening to music at a higher vibration, they know that it's going to have their child have a high IQ. And studies have shown that this is the case when listening to classical music, mantras, sounds of nature, inspirational music. All these things increase your vibration. Now, things that lower your vibrations is like heavy metal music. Also, it's been known and documented that a lot of heavy metal music is satanic. So those type of music lowers, violence, music talking about killing and violence. It's going to lower your vibration. So stay away from music that lowers your vibration, because it's going to affect you in a major way. All right. So do be sure to not listen to negative or violent music. Also, you want to connect with like-minded people. People who are like-minded. Stay away from people who are opposite of yourself, who are not trying to build or grow or move forward. Stay away from those type of people. Connect with people who are like yourself, who are positive, who are trying to change their communities and do positive things in their communities. Because that energy will uplift you and inspire you if you are connecting with people who are like yourselves. If you're connecting with people who drain you, who are toxic, they're going to immediately bring down your vibrations in a bad way. So stay away from those people. Another thing, your space, your environment is very important when it comes to raising your vibrations. Declutter your space. Clean your house, clean your room. That's going to help tremendously. You'd be surprised. You ever heard that saying in school? Teachers would say, "Hey, a cluttered desk is a cluttered mind." So you want to clean your space, whether it's your workspace, whatever space you're around or you're in most of the time, right? Donate, old clothes and stuff. Get them out of your house. Organize, tidy up, create light, fresh environments that uplift you. You'd be surprised once you do that, right? Spending time near water. Spending time near water can change your life. I've heard people say certain oceans and certain bodies of water make them feel close to God. So spending time near water is really a way to really raise your vibrations, especially if you can do that on a regular basis. It's awesome. Even taking a bath, it's amazing, right? A nice hot bath, a salt bath. Salt bath is even better. if you take a hot salt bath, uh, put uh, put a half a cup of pink Himalayan salt in there. No soap. You want to 20 to 30 minutes, just the salt and the hot water. It will change your life because the pink salt is going to draw all the stress and anxiety out of your body and bring you to a place of peace and relaxation that you've never really experienced, similar to a hot oil massage. So try that, right? That has some great medicinal properties, the salt as well for the skin. So being in water is a powerful, powerful thing, and it changes you in more than one way, naturally and spiritually. And remember, our bodies are made mostly of water anyway, and we can't go very long without drinking water, and there's a reason for that. Right. Eating healthy. Eating healthy raises your vibrations. Plant-based, whole foods, stay away from processed foods. Make sure you have, decent meals. Refined, sugary foods make you sluggish, right? And sleepy. Good water. Make sure you have some artisanal water. IWB has the best water on the planet. So if you guys are looking for some water, hit up IWB, www.iwb.coop. They have some great water if you're interested in raising your vibrations with good food and with some good water. The water makes a huge difference, even helps you to focus, help you, lose weight, flush out the toxins out of your body. Having good water at a certain pH is necessary. Most people are, you guys follow the Michigan crisis, the water crisis, how lead and all the poisons were in the water was causing all kind of problems, health issues and problems. So good water is essential to raising your vibrations. Very, very important. Release lower emotions. I can't stress this enough. Releasing lower emotions. What does that mean? Well, suppressing difficult emotions like anger, fear, grief. If you've lost someone and you're very, very close to that individual and you suppress your natural ability to cry or grieve, it's going to lower your vibrations. You want to grieve, you want to get that out, you want to express all those emotions. If you're angry with someone and you don't share why you're angry, you don't express what they did or the reason, or if you don't write it in a journal, talk to a therapist, you got to get it out. It's not healthy to allow anger to, anger causes high blood pressure, high cholesterol, onset of diabetes, a whole lot of stuff. So releasing these lower emotions, we feel anger. Everyone feels anger at some point in their lives. It's an emotion. But what you need to do is process it. You got to get to the other side of whatever the thing is or who the person was that made you angry. You got to talk about it. You got to release it. If you need to write them a letter, email, text them, you got to release the anger. You got to release the frustration. You got to release the fear. You have to release the grief. You can't let these emotions sit inside and simmer. You wake up every day and you're still thinking about the conversation you had that made you angry. You're still thinking about the grief. You can't move forward. It's going to lower your vibrations. Not only is it going to lower your vibrations, it's going to keep you from moving forward in life. It's going to keep you from reaching and accomplishing goals that you set for yourself, no matter how big or how small they are, right? So don't get trapped by your emotions. And I'm going to stop here. This is part 1. How to raise your vibration. Stay tuned for part 2. We're going to talk about all the things that lowers your vibrations and authentic self. Stay tuned. New life. At Life by Design Coaching Network, we value coaching and training in all areas of life. Some people need coaching in communications, finance, business, confidence, and some even need to find balance in personal relationships. Whatever you may need assistance with, you can book a one-on-one call with me, Tony Buchanan. To book a free 15-minute discovery call, dial 404-981-3065. We also have a vast network of mental health professionals, which include psychiatrists, psychologists, business coaches, therapists, and image consultants. I am a certified life coach with 20 years of experience as a therapist. I have a master's degree in marriage and family therapy and in education. I'm also an executive business consultant and credit restoration specialist. I'm an author and a motivational speaker. For more information, visit the website www.lifebydesigncoachingnetwork.coach. I have books available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Beauty from Ashes, A Guide to Healing from Childhood Trauma and Abuse. What's Wrong with Me, A Guide to a Woman's Transformation. For donations, my Cash App is Coach Tony B. Remember, you can reposition yourself to design your life, discover your destiny, and live your dream.
And emancipation, a chance to be free and a chance to be me. Spread my wings and let my spirit just be one with